I think some of that applause is for you. Thanks so much for coming by. Just congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I love this movie.
It's a good movie.
I really do love this movie. Everybody loves this movie.
I know. It's really, it's nice, you know, to see people embrace a movie like this. There's a lot of times I think people think that a movie about Shakespeare or a movie that isn't, you know, has something to do with Shakespeare is inaccessible or whatever, but it's really funny. And
yeah, up until now, I usually go to movies like with talking animals and stuff. and some people get intimidated. You think, okay, it's going to be Shakespeare. It's a great movie. It's really funny.
It's
terrific.
It's great.
And
really is.
you, once again, are doing this amazing British accent, which I thought must be hard to do because you're working with all these British actors, really great, famous British actors.
A little intimidating.
I would think, yeah.
But they were all actually so supportive of me. They were so kind, and you know, I would try and sort of be a lady as much as I could, but, you know.
Did you ever, like, tell them cool American phrases and stuff they could use?
Yeah, but I would sort of change them a little bit, so kind of make things up, just to throw them off course.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's one you would make up?
Like, you know, if one of the proper British actors, you know, did a take, so I'd be like, that was Gnarlburger, dude. And they'd be like, I'm sorry, what? I'd be like, Gnarlburger. Everyone says that.
That is the meanest thing I've ever heard. So these British actors are coming over here, like, I tell you, it's quite Gnarlburger, if you ask me. Why is everybody laughing? Stop it, all of you. What, was there another one you made up?
Butt pod was a big one. Be like, that guy is such a butt pod, and then be like, oh, really? Interesting.
That's so mean.
I know.
Now you play.
You got to amuse yourself.
Is butt pod negative or positive?
Yeah.
Because I may incorporate that one into my lexicon. Just want to know first.
No, Andy, no. You could get hurt. Now you play. No, I'm not giving anything away. You play Romeo in this movie. You play an actress who wants to play Romeo.
What happens is in Elizabethan times, women weren't allowed to be on stage. They weren't allowed to be actors. So my character loves the theater, so she dresses up as a boy.
Mm-hmm. Was that hard to get into? Because you're convincing. You're convincing as a boy. Was there stuff that you would do as an actor to sort of become a guy?
Well, you know what really helped me was the whole process of the wardrobe and the wig and the little mustache and everything. And I kind of just thought about my brother and the way that he moves and stuff. And then the wardrobe department, this sounds kind of weird, but the wardrobe department, the woman who designed it, this brilliant costume designer, she had done this movie called Orlando where another woman dresses up as a guy. And I said, is there anything sort of costume-wise that you can do to kind of help me out? I was thinking maybe heavier boots or I don't know.
Right.
And she was like, oh, yes, yes. And she made me a little bean bag to stick in my tights.
Just a bean bag?
It was a fairly sizable bean bag. I mean, I have a reputation to uphold.
Uh-huh. Can I have it? You got it lying around? I'm not here every night in front of a couple of million people. I mean, everything's fine. But it helped. It helped with the guy walk, you know.
It did, because it changes, you know, changes the way you sit and changes the way you walk. And
tell me about it. Yeah. It really is. I don't say this often. It's actually rare. We have two people on tonight who are in movies that I just absolutely love. I love your movie. I love Rushmore.
I want
people.
Great.
I saw it. You got to go see this movie.
I can't wait to see it.
We'll get to him later on, but people should check this movie out. And you've had such an amazing career so far. It's interesting to me. We did some very deep research, and we found out that that you thought seriously about being in the first Vanilla Ice movie.
The first? Were there more?
There he is. You didn't know there are many. They've been wildly successful. I love that we just have a picture of Vanilla Ice that comes up whenever his name is mentioned.
It's true.
How old were you at the time?
I think I was 18 at the time, and I was working at a restaurant at the airport. And I got offered this movie, and you know, it was a lot of money. I was making whatever, $4 an hour, and
yeah, most people that are, you know, would say like, yeah, I want to be in a movie. And Vanilla Ice at the time,
I just couldn't get past
it was still
it.
Vanilla Ice, but yeah, I mean, but it was. He was big there for a while. But who helped you decide not to do it?
My parents really, my dad read it, and he read like the first few pages of it, and he said, I don't think this is the way you want to break into the biz,
I would love to see the first few pages of the Vanilla Ice movie.
Oh,
Vanilla awakens, parts the curtains, says, yo, this be the day. Pops on the Vanilla Mobile, rides to the rescue of another white rapper. We got to talk also about your next movie, which I'm really curious about, Duets.
Oh, right. I'm starting that this next week, actually.
And it's about karaoke?
It is. It's about the bizarre world of karaoke singers. And
but everyone's done it. Everyone's gone, and everyone can relate to karaoke.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. You go to these places and you see people get up there, and what I love is how supportive everybody is of everybody else.
Initially. Initially, everyone's supportive.
Then the cocktails get going, and
What I always think is funny is that people, when they go to karaoke, if you get up there with kind of like, I'm just goofing around, whatever, and you do it, that's fine.
Right.
But there's so many people that get up with that attitude, and then they start to sing the song. You know what I mean? And they just become really serious. And that's the part, and they're up there going like, heartbeat moment with my lady. You are my lady. Did you do any, well, that was very, very good, so that's not a good example. I happen to be a soul singer, if you will.
And also, heartbeat moment with my lady is such a fine tune.
I know. I had to make one up. I don't want to get sued. What song did you find yourself singing when you get up there just to fool around?
I don't remember well, I've sang some Paula Abdul numbers. Those are pretty good.
I'm trying to think. Seriously, I'm not being mean. I'm trying to think. There was the first one about
Forever Your Girl.
Right.
And you sort of, at least me, when I go to I try not to sing, I'm a serious karaoke. I just sort of pick something appropriately cheesy and sing it.
Right. What's like the sexiest song that you've sung? Like any old Motown or?
Well, yeah, actually, I sang. I went to this place in LA with a bunch of friends, and I sang "Sexual Healing," Marvin Gaye.
You got to put that out. People would buy that record. They would want to hear that record.
My parents were like, "That's enough. Sit down, please."
I'll put out my song that I was doing. I forget what I just made up. What is it? Be My Lady?
Heartbeat moment with my lady.
Yes! We're putting that out. I'm putting that out. That'll be the B side, and you can be the A side.
Sweet.
And you can have some of the money that we get from this. Shakespeare in Love is in the theaters. If you haven't seen this movie, you're crazy, and you must go see it. You're hosting Saturday Night Live with the Bare Naked Ladies, good friends of ours.
That's right, this Saturday.
And I don't want to jinx anything, but good luck with the Oscars. This is okay. I didn't say it. Good luck with the. The microphone's tipped over. It wasn't said. All right, Gwyneth Paltrow. Thank you very much for being here. Tim Russert coming up. We'll be right back.